I recently recorded a video talking about Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs, and I didn't really mean to call him bad or like overhyped in the sense that he was a bad player. That's how it got taken. So, oops. But the reason that I think that it's important is a lot of the feedback on that video was talking about how Chet Holmgren shouldn't even be considered for Rookie of the Year. And when I recorded that video, Wembanyama hadn't gone for all the performances statement games that he had made in the last couple of weeks here. So I had said because Chet was the leader of the Rookie of the Year that at that point in the season he did deserve the award. And people are saying, well, he's not actually a rookie. And I think that begs the question, what is a rookie? What does a rookie mean? And when you look up the definition and you use the applicable one to sports, you say someone, a person, him or her on a sports team that's in their first full season. And I think that's interesting because A, Chet didn't play any games. So this is his first full season. But what intrigues me, because in baseball, especially, you see a lot of guys with the rookie of the year that it's, their first full MLB season. People that win rookie of the year in baseball can be a variety of ages, but it's never guys that are like 19, 20, 21. Like they have been drafted and they've been in the farm system and they've been developing for a while. And then they're the rookie of the year, which really rookie of the year in baseball means you're a friggin' stud. What I'm getting at here in basketball terms is that, you know, Chet Holmgren is only a season behind Victor Wembanyama, right? In terms of when he was drafted. His age, obviously, is not the same as Wembanyama's, and that leaves people to a position where they want to say, hey, he's not actually a real rookie. And, they take offense to him competing with Wembanyama for the Rookie of the Year award. And that's understandable. If Ben Simmons was able to qualify over Donovan Mitchell for the Rookie of the Year, I don't see why Chet can't compete with Victor Wembanyama this year. And I think people are mad that Chet is being considered because, they think that his stats are due to him having a substantially better team. You can't really play that game, although I will say, if anything, Jason Tatum and Kyle Kuzma got compared when they were younger. And not that Kyle Kuzma is Victor Wembanyama, and not that Chet Holmgren is Jason Tatum, but two guys, similar position. One was on a contributing team, didn't have the stats, and one guy was putting up, filler stats on a really bad team. So if you're going to say that Chet would be worse in Victor's shoes and Victor would be worse in Chet's shoes, I don't know what to tell you. They're on their own different paths. Obviously, Chet has a way better supporting cast. That means he gets less touches. That's why he is a more efficient player. If they swapped, their arguments against each other would be the same. Although I agree that Victor Wembanyama probably would have the better stats in Chet Holmgren's position, and Chet would probably be in the same spot that Victor is, honestly. But again, that's all speculation. That's all what ifs. You don't know. You're saying who is having the better season. You can't compare situations. You are saying statistically and in terms of contributing to their individual teams, who has the better year. That's what the rookie of the year is. What is a rookie? It's someone who is playing their first season of basketball, their first full NBA season, maybe, but their first actual season of playing basketball. Ben Simmons missed his whole first rookie year. So how do you count that as his rookie year? Are you saying that Ben Simmons and Chet Holmgren should never have the opportunity to win Rookie of the Year because they got hurt for the entire season? I get it. If someone gets hurt, misses a couple of games in their rookie year, you would never let that guy, you know, come back the next season and play for Rookie of the Year because he missed a couple games due to a friggin' hamstring injury or something like that. Like, there's like levels to it. But if you're saying that Ben Simmons and Chet Holmgren don't have the opportunity to compete for that, you have to set a precedent. And the precedent that's already been set is that when you play your first full NBA season, that's your rookie year. If you miss a season before that, you miss the whole year. That sucks. You're going to get a chance to win Rookie of the Year next year. That's how the NBA has always done it. I know that people don't like it, but the people that are fans of Chet Holmgren do. And obviously they do because that's their guy. And I think that's going to definitely set Chet up for a lot of slander. I don't think he deserves slander. I think he's just doing what he's supposed to be doing, and he's doing a damn good job at what he's supposed to be good at. I don't think you can slander him. I don't think that's fair. And I just don't see why people are so spiteful of Chet Holmgren. Like, I get that he's having a good year. At this point, right now, when this is being recorded, yeah, I don't think he's the rookie of the year over Victor Wembanyama. But, like, does he not deserve the chance? Does he not deserve to compete in his first full NBA season for an award that he qualifies for, that precedent shows that he qualifies for? I don't know. That's just weird to me. And again, I fully understand all of the people that are offended about the Wembanyama situation and they think he should have a runaway shot. But if Wembanyama's that guy, then he's going to win this competition. Now, Rookie of the Year is definitely not the most important award. It's not like an MVP is being stolen, but it's definitely an accolade that a player deserves to have if they deserve it. And I think that everyone should have a chance to win the Rookie of the Year. At the end of the day, it's really this simple. This isn't that complicated of a video. It's not that complicated of a concept. Your first year in the NBA is your rookie year. If you are disqualified from your entire first season by injury, that is not your first season because you didn't play a single game, you didn't log a single minute. Unfortunately, yeah, if you suffer a freak accident or something happens in the middle of your rookie year and you get injured, yes, that is unfortunately going to be your rookie year. But if you have not stepped foot on an NBA court and played in an NBA game, then you are not a sophomore. You didn't play. You aren't a rookie. And that's really the definition of it. That's what the NBA has always done. I understand that Wembanyama fans don't like that they're not going to agree with that. I don't make the rules, but this is what I'll say. If Wembanyama is really deserving of this award, he will win and he will beat Chet Holmgren in it. Overall, Wembanyama has the better stats. He has clearly the number one option potential, and Chet Holmgren is definitely feeding off of his teammates. Who has the better case right now? Wembanyama easily. And realistically, the NBA is going to give it to Wembanyama if it's in that close tiebreaker thing. They just want people to get a little excited, to get a little amped up about it. They want to make sure that everyone cares, and they're going to just give it to Wembanyama. Because you can argue that in 2003 that LeBron did not deserve Rookie of the Year and that Carmelo Anthony did. And if you're going to say that, which, that's up to you, that's totally fine. And that's your opinion. And you're allowed to have whatever opinion you want. If you think Chet's the rookie of the year, I'm not going to disagree with you that hard. Like, I obviously think that throughout the season, both of them have made good cases. And obviously, Chet is an efficient player. He plays well within the system. And Wembanyama is their best player. And he kind of is what the system is going to be. It's two different players. It's comparing apples and oranges. And at the end of the day, the NBA voters are going to make the decision that they're going to make. And that's totally fine. And realistically, I just am saying, based on precedent and based on what the definition of a rookie is, Chet deserves a shot. Doesn't mean he's going to win. I'm not saying he deserves the award necessarily, but if he puts up a better season than Wembanyama, then he deserves the Rookie of the Year award because this is his first season in the NBA. It just is.